Hello, this is Mr. AB once more again. Today we are looking at how we can be able to solve the SAT linear equation. Please go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and leave us a comment. So in this given equation, they have asked us to find a value of b in such a way that the solution will be no solution. So you have to know when there's no solution, when it's infinitely many solutions, when the solution is zero, because the SAT or any technical exams people, they will be playing around. So I have done a video on that concept. I will add it in the description, so look at it and so that you can be equipped with all instances. Let's go ahead and remove the parentheses over here. So let's go ahead and distribute. So we multiply this by that, we get 7x. We multiply it again to that, we get negative 14 plus b. We get 4x plus 13. We bring closer to themselves, so we got 7x plus bx minus 14. We have to understand what is when is a solution is no solution. It's whereby the variable that we are solving is equally the same on the left hand side and on the right hand side. Here we are going to equate this two, and then we solve for b. So this implies that 4x must be equals to 7x plus bx. This is where no solution. We bring this one over here, so it's going to be 4x minus 7x equals to the bx here, equals to negative 3x equals to bx. So therefore, as we correspond, negative 3 must be equals to the b, and that is the answer. So when the b is equals to negative 3, this equation will produce no solution. All right, let's look at another instant here.
Okay, so here the key word is that I have to be identity, and identity equation is an equation that make the equation true. So we are going to go ahead and distribute and see the outcome.
So here 1/3 times 15 minus, you bring the operation sign, 1/3 times 6x must be equals to 5 minus ax. 15 divided by 3 will give us 5, minus 6 divided by 3 will be 2x here, equals to 5 minus 8.
Right, so here the equation is looking exactly the same as the one that we did. Here we could see that 5 is equals to 5 on the other side, and therefore for the equation to be identity, which will make it valid, which will make it true, then the negative 2x must also be equals to negative ax, and from there we can able to solve for a.
So let's go ahead and set that negative 2x must be equals to negative ax.
Okay, so for it to be identity, then negative 2x must be equals to negative ax for it to be true.
And therefore here, negative divided by negative, so here we can say that's going to be 2x. We divide both sides or multiply both sides by negative 1, and it will take away that negative.
Therefore, for the equation to be true,
2 must be equals to a, which if you want, you can swap it.
a is equals to 2. That's the answer. Please go ahead and subscribe if today is your first time. Like the video and leave us a comment. Be blessed.